Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have set number 41487, and this is my first dive into the Brickheadz theme with the LEGO Ninjago movie Lloyd. So first, some people have complained about the fact that they have little thumb things on a, collector's aimed item, but if you do it carefully, you can effectively cut the, the glue to avoid having to, rip open the box like that, and you get a pretty, neat opening. But inside you get all that, and look at that, it folds right back up, and it's pretty much exactly how it was. So that's cool. But the parts come between two bags, and there's a 6x6 plate included outside of the bags, as well as this little instruction booklet. So let's get all these parts open and begin the build. There we go. That is the one and only Lloyd Brickheadz build. And I gotta say, first impressions, the build was actually relatively enjoyable. It went together, relatively easily, but it still had some cool building techniques, which I thought was, pretty neat, especially, for what it is. And I think the finished result looks pretty impressive. From the side, I guess it looks a tad boring, but I like how they did the ninja mask. I do wish that the curve kind of continued over the top. I've seen that criticism a little bit of this guy. Just the studded surface doesn't work as well as it could for me. But the green eyes are great. I like that. I also like the printed symbol there. And I think that they did a really great job with this piece here. They printed it like all the way down to the top and bottom, no real gaps. And it is kind of the shinier, more reflective gold, as you can kind of see here. So maybe it would have been nice if it was exactly the same shade as the gold above it, but I really love how it connects, perfectly. I like the little stud that they use on his belt. I think that that's awesome. The sword doesn't actually look too bad with the size. I like the, cartoonish proportions of this guy. And the back also has that awesome print on there. It would have been kind of cool to get 1x2 tile for the arms, just continuing that kind of pattern. But this, I really love the way that they did the back of the ninja mask there. Actually, right here, got an example of, the Lloyd figure. From the back, it's definitely recognizable. From the, sides, it is what it is. I like how they got the arm detail on there. But from the front, it looks pretty good as well, especially, when you consider this is in the Brickheadz style. So definitely a pretty well-built thing. And the base has this exclusive, exclusive printed symbol on there. And I think that that's cool. I think it would have been nice if the bases were numbered, per figure. But, yeah, definitely overall, I think that this is a pretty awesome little Brickheadz set. I haven't collected any before. Each one's $10, by the way. Didn't mention that. But, each one is pretty well done, and there have been ones in the past that they've already done that I've thought were pretty cool. I'm not going to, this doesn't completely change my mind and make me decide, oh, I'm going to buy every single Brickheadz from now on. But, certain ones, if I like the character, maybe I'll, start to consider these Brickheadz a little bit more after my first experience. I think it's definitely a very positive one, and, I did really want the Ninjago movie ones just to go with all the rest of my Ninjago movie stuff. And they're Toys R Us exclusive, so they helped me get over the Bricktober promo, or Bricktober promo threshold. So, definitely if you like the style of these things, or just like the collectability factor of them, I'd say they're definitely worth the price. Especially, some that are more detailed. Some of the plain ones, like Captain America, it's debatable, but for the most part, I think that they're a good value, and obviously, any others that I get in the future, I will review, and then you'll be able to see my thoughts, but, I just kind of figured I'd throw in my general thoughts on the line in with my first review, so hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of the Lloyd Brickheadz, as well as the Brickheadz theme in general. But, yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Bye, everyone.